Now that we've created our objectives, you simply click on the name to drill down into the objective itself, and it's here where we enter our key results. Your objective blueprint should be set up to automatically display the key results tab, but if it isn't, just ask your system admin to add this module for you. If you're on Clarity version 16.1.2, then all you need to do, once you're on the key results tab, is click on the plus symbol to add your key result. If you're in 16.1.3, you will have the new key result button available. That button will need to be added via access rights, so just make sure you have a chat to your admin so they can configure this for you to control the data that is required when a key result is created in this way. So in this example, I'm just going to use the plus symbol, and I'm in my key staff objective, and I'm now going to enter my key results. So first one I want to do is I want to reduce my employee turnover. So I'm going to assign an owner to this one. I'm going to specify a unit of measure. This is a free text field, but some of the common values may be number, percent, that sort of thing. You can enter a start value and a current value. So we might say, okay, we're starting at 0. Our current value is 0 and our target value is 25%. So we would like to reduce our annual employee turnover by 25%, but we haven't really started yet. Now, as I mentioned in some of my previous videos, it's good to have about 2 to 5 key results for each objective, and they should be measurable. So I'm just going to go now and populate the rest of my key results. Okay, that's all of our key results created. From here, it's just a matter of monitoring and maintaining your key result data. If we click on one of our key results and then click on the Details tab, you'll see we have the capability to track to-dos, actual values, and target values for each key result. So I'm actually going to switch from the right view, and I'm going to switch it to the bottom here. And we're going to have a look at this a little bit further. So I can bring that up to make it a little bit more visible. So what I can do is I can go into the detail of my key result. So if I want to update my actual values, you can see at the moment, I'm just going to auto size all of these columns so that I can see everything. Let's say I want to update the current value for my 20% increase in employee development funding. So currently I'm at 0. I can actually quite easily just enter a value. I might say, okay, I'm actually up at 2% now. So I can enter 2 there, and I'm just going to hit the tab button. Actually, I'm going to put today's date in as well and say, as at today's date, we're at 2%. And what you'll actually see is our actual value has now flowed up to our current value here. So the beauty of this is it allows you to take a snapshot in time to say, how are we tracking? How are our key results tracking? So am I at 2%? Yes, I reached 2% on October 24. But over time, you may decide on the 27th of November, you're actually now tracking at 10%, and you'll actually start to see those additional rows of information down here. So it gives you sort of regular status updates and a bit of a history on how you're tracking towards your goals. As for target values, if I click on this one works a little bit differently. So it doesn't update data up to your key result above, but it does allow you to capture some interim values when it comes to tracking targets. So in this case, I can enter a future date, let's say about a month from now. So let's say November. And then I want to say this is the value I would like to be at by this date. So let's say we know we're currently at 2%, but by November, I'd like to be at 5%. So I can enter a value there and tab. And so now, like I said, it doesn't make an update here, but it just allows you to set some interim targets for the overall target to indicate how you would like to track towards that overall goal. While we're in here looking at the objective itself, you'll notice there are some other additional tabs of information that are displayed on the objective. So you'll see conversations, you'll see properties, action items. There's also an action items, and also the audit trail is available as well. In order to see any of those modules, just have a chat to your system admin and they can modify the objective blueprint.